What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Pi coin. Folks, a lot to talk about in today's video. In yesterday's video, I gave you guys an outline on my 3 scenarios where I think Pi is going to go in the short term. I gave you my bull case, my bear case, and my base case. In today's video, I'm going to talk about which one I think is going to come to fruition and what we're seeing in the crypto markets today and why I am so excited when it comes to Pi coin, Pi network, and why I think we still have a long ways to go. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video, let's get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all things Pi coin. Let's get into it. Over the past couple of hours, we have seen a lot of volatility in the cryptocurrency market. Despite that, Pi network today, Pi coin has been holding up extremely strong. If we come over here and look at some of the top cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin struggling over the past 24 hours, down 2.5%. Ethereum even worse at 8.3%. Solana down 13.17%. XRP, BNB around that same range. We are struggling when it comes to crypto. Despite that, Pi is absolutely holding strong. In yesterday's video, I gave you guys a bear case where I said over the next couple of weeks, if we see a lack of strength, some weakness in the cryptocurrency market, Pi might hang around this range for a little bit of time. And that's exactly what seems to be playing out right now. That said, crypto is volatile. One day we can have black swans, one day we can have white swans. We need to be watching these top cryptos closely in order to see what Pi may or may not do. Now, this article on Binance is absolutely perfect. We saw Pi go down to 66 cents, now trading at $1.50, and despite some of the sell pressure on conventional cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, we are still seeing Pi performing extremely well, relatively. Now, some of these cryptocurrencies are down double digits in percentage. If you would have held Pi, guess what? You are sitting pretty because it is holding on very strong. Market cap, $10 billion. We talked about that $1 billion of volume yesterday, down a little bit to 930 million, but still holding extremely strong. On the horizon, we think, we almost know for certain, as closest to certainty as you can get, that Binance is going to be listing Pi. I say that because we know these crypto exchanges, they care a lot about volume, they care a lot about community, and it is obvious that we have both of those when it comes to Pi and Pi network. The community is extremely strong. These folks have been building for years upon years, mining for years upon years. And now that it's on the mainnet, there's a lot of interest when it comes to Pi. And Binance sees that. On top of that, this volume, it is just too high for them to ignore. So I think in the short term, let's talk about some scenarios here, just like I did in yesterday's video, kind of give you guys an update on a day-by-day basis. Since we are seeing a little bit of struggles in the cryptocurrency market, and folks, we got to be realistic here, right? Since we are seeing a little bit of a struggle right now, Pi might hang around this range for a little bit of time. Now, if we stabilize here and we don't see any more red days, Ethereum stabilizes around 2,500, Bitcoin doesn't fall below 90,000, then I think Pi can still do well despite crypto not necessarily pumping. That is because as people look to diversify their portfolios, they look for stability in some of those top cryptocurrencies in order to trickle down some of that liquidity into tokens like Pi. So that is why I am excited. I think regardless of how cryptocurrency moves, I think Pi can still do pretty well. But we have to see some stability. We can't just continue to try to catch this falling knife and expect Pi to do amazing numbers like we've seen previously. It has to be the best of both worlds, essentially, where we see either some stability or we see crypto pumping, and that liquidity eventually will trickle down to Pi. Now, when it comes to Pi network, why am I so excited for the future? And why is this something that I'm going to continue to follow for a very long time? Well, Pi is really trying to revolutionize the way that we interact with cryptocurrency. Right now, if I wanted to use crypto, it is practically impossible for me to go out and just do simple things with my cryptocurrency. That's why when we talk about crypto, when we talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, all of these things, we still talk about them at the dollar amount. Well, Pi and its open network is really looking to make transactions on the network extremely easy. It is looking to make it so that developers have a very easy time outlining their applications, and they outlined all of this in a video that they uploaded on their Twitter page earlier today. It is really nice to see somebody trying to break through in the cryptocurrency scene and do something with real world applications. The reality of the situation is there's not a lot of cryptocurrencies out there that currently do very much. So to see Pi and Pi Network really try to break through and onboard people into cryptocurrency with real world applications, I think that is extremely important. And that's why I'm hyped up about this project, not only for the short term, but the long term as well. Now, if everything comes to fruition and this project continues to do well, I think Pi is going to be around for a very, very long time. And that's why the intraday, intra-week, intra-month volatility when it comes to crypto, I know it's important for some folks that are trying to make quick gains on a short-term basis, but I think this thing is going to do well long-term. And that's why I continue to make coverage, make YouTube videos when it comes to Pi. Despite all of this and all of the 1 hour, 24 hour, 7-day changes, volatility, all of that stuff, I think Pi will do well in the long term, and that's why I'm going to continue to follow it. There's a lot going on in crypto right now, folks. We need to be able to weather the storm. I am still extremely bullish when it comes to crypto at a bigger scale, but I think some of this altcoin season bull market that we were anticipating was going to happen Q1, Q2 of 2025 is going to be delayed until later this year. Perhaps late Q2, early Q3, maybe spilling into Q4. Similar to how we had in 2021, there was a lot of shakiness early on in 2021, and then once we got the green light, we absolutely took off. Once that happens, I think Pi can hit double digits with ease, but of course, only time will tell. Guys, you know this video is not for financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Please, 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 I beg you, go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel, as these videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. That is all I have for you guys in today's video. Please stay tuned for more Pi content. I know the community has been making a lot of noise. I will continue to make these videos as long as the audience requests them. Thank you guys so much. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm out the scene, folks. Peace.